Those Atletico Madrid tears taste sweet. That victory yesterday was absolutely magnifico. Arsenal 4, Athletico Madrid 0. And I'm really starting to feel something is happening around my club. The start of the season, the doubts, the insecurities. My defense, best in Europe. I can say that right now. My centre backs, world class. I can say that right now. You can use the argument, okay, they got to win something, but collectively, a whole team wins something. And by the look of my defender, 22 goals he has scored, more than any other defender since 2020. My centre-back, Gabriel, unbelievable player, unbelievable. He has his moments, but credit where credit's due. My boy Cape and BBK, big up yourself. Cape has Pausa. Big up BBK Sports and Cape. They said to me, who's going to be your most impactful players this season? They said, Zubamendi with chest. With chest. I'm just going to bring up Zubamendi's stats yesterday, yeah? I'm going to read them off. I'm not going to share it because I found it on another page. This is his stats yesterday. 1 second. Just bring it up. Big up to the chat as well, yeah? Big up yourself every time. We're going to get into the chat in a moment, yeah? So this is Zubamendi's stats yesterday. And let me tell you something, people. I've not heard anyone say they're missing Partey this season. Not one person has said to me, we're missing Partey. Arsenal fans, are you missing Partey right now? So I'm not missing him in one bit. Not to say he didn't contribute to the club. I'm not missing him one bit. Make sure you slap up the likes, people, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is going to be a live match reaction. I could have done the pre-record. I could have done, you know what I'm saying, and just uploaded it and just walked away. But I just thought, you know what? Let me interact with the crowd, my chat. I don't know how I'm going to be streaming. I'm traveling tomorrow, so I don't know how I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. So, yeah, let me just get one last one in before I sort out whatever I need to sort out. In the same country, or in a different country, I should say. So let's read out Zubamendi's stats, people. Yeah, I'm going to go through the chat as well. So keep the chat going. I haven't ignored anyone. I'm going to read out everyone's chat message today. Yeah. So don't think I'm not one of these ones that I'm on a blank chat messages. I'm reading out every single thing. But let me just read out Zubamendi's stats. Right, the Zubamendi stats are right there. Yeah. 100% dribbles completed, 100% cross accuracy, 46 passes attempted, 41 passes completed, 4 ground duels won, 3 key passes, 3 clearances, 2 interceptions, 2 recoveries, 2 tackles, 1 big chance created. Now, if that, look at that, it's there, people. Look at that, it's there. It's all. I haven't made it up. I've not made it up. It's there. It's all there. So, before we get into the match, I just had to just big up a few players because this season, I don't know, there's something about this season. There's something about my club. There's something about my club that we got difficult times coming. Believe me, yeah. You know, we got this difficult times coming in November. But you know what? I'm going to take the feeling right now. I'm going to take the feeling right now. And I made a statement yesterday whilst I was watching the game. a big statement. And I believe my team are ready. I believe my team are ready for the challenge. Ready for the Premier League. As long as Arteta stays on job and he doesn't do a bozo, then I think we can win this title. I think we can win this title. I was waiting for 10, 15 games, but I just think we're not relatively. This is the thing about Arsenal right now. We're not relatively a wicked side. When I say wicked, obviously I'm from the UK, innit? I'm from the streets, so they say. So this is how I talk. When I mean wicked, I mean good. We're not necessarily a wicked side. We just do a lot of things good. So we've got the set pieces locked down for a start. That's one great asset we have to our game. Our defense, and you guys are going to hear this all the time, our defense is quality right now. Our defense is brilliant. Yeah. Also, as well, we're going to talk about one man as well. Yeah. That led the attack, that led the line yesterday. Yesterday, sorry. We're gonna talk about him in a moment. But anyway, let's talk about the match. Let's get into the match first, because I know a lot of you got loads of stuff to say, and yeah, we agree to disagree and all that. And I've not looked at the comments yet, yeah, because I want to say my piece before I'm distracted. I can form my own opinions. I don't really need to be shaped by anyone. So what I saw yesterday in the first half was relatively not that good. We started off pretty fast. Eze got that shot that came to him, took a deflection, crazy deflection, bounce. I thought that was going to bounce into the goal, hit the crossbar. And we kept probing, you know, Martinelli down the left, Saka down the right. Saka for me is a little bit too greedy at times, man. He's a little bit too greedy, but you know, we tried. I didn't think Rice particularly had a good first half. I didn't think Eze. I thought Eze done all right, but when you have a player of that magnitude, you expect more. So I wanted a bit more from him in the first half. Athletico are no mugs, by the way, yeah. But due to recent history, they're not very good travellers to the British Isles anyway. So, you know, when you've got a world-class player in Alvarez, you know, if you give him time and space, he can punish you. Gonzalez as well, he was being a bit of a Nico, whatever you call him. He was being a little bit of a pain, just fouling, and, you know, we were fouling him and stuff like that. So it's quite niggly the first half. That's all I can remember of the first half. I don't think the first half was a great first half. We tried to probe in the first half, but we didn't really get much. I don't think we really had that many shots on target in the first half, if I can remember. Then second half, we came out, and what I can remember is Alvarez having that shot from outside the area where Gabriel gave him a bit too much space, and he's launched the ball, yeah, beautiful curler. And I'm telling you, yeah, if that goes in, then I think the game kind of changes. So football's like fine margins. It's fine margins. Anything can happen in a game. And at that point, when that hit the crossbar, I was like, okay, that's the warning sign. That is the warning sign. So had the warning sign, very nervous. Starting to get a little bit nervous, but not overly frustrated, you know, because I still have belief in my team. And then who scored the first goal? Was it Martinelli that scored the first goal, if I can remember? I think Martinelli scored the first goal. Do you know, my memory's so bad. Who scored the first goal? I need to check on that again. I've forgotten. I think it was Martinelli. But I can't even remember the type of goal he scored. Should have done my research before jumped on the channel, innit? No, Gabriel scored the first header. What am I talking about? Gabriel got the set piece header. Great leap by the well, he should be our captain. Heads it into the goal. 1-0 up, and yeah, we're confident. I think Martinelli scored the second goal, isn't it? It's the second goal where Skelly runs through and passes the ball. He runs through midfield and then plays in a pass to Martinelli, and he does a Henry type finish. Was that the second goal? Because I'm getting confused now. I'm getting mixed up now. Or was it Gyökeres who scored the second? Anyway, whichever order it went, anyway. Whether Martinelli scored the second goal or whatever, I think Gyökeres got 2. Well, he did get 2 goals. First goal was a scrappy goal. I was so happy for him. And the second one's quite scrappy as well. But as soon as he done that, I was like, bro, I'm so happy for you. Now, you may not be back, but you showed yesterday that you have the mentality, you know, and that shows the quality of a person as well, that, you know, even through the barren spells, yeah, through the hard times, you can still keep that mentality. And not a lot of players are like that. Not a lot of players have got that type of, I don't even know if it's a confidence thing. I just see it as a mentality thing, you know. He must have been punching walls at home, going to the gym, sparring to get that frustration out of not scoring. But he got his goals, and whether they're scrappy or not, I don't really care. And if he can take this, those 2 goals into the Palace game and score another goal, and this is what I said over the 3 games, Palace, Fulham, Athletico, and Palace, he needs to score a goal or 2. He's already scored 2 goals yesterday, and I'm expecting him to score against Palace now, because I'm hoping that's giving him a boost. I'm hoping that's giving him a lift. If you saw when he scored, the team, all the team around him, there's a real sense of family togetherness in this Arsenal team. It doesn't look like a team that their mentality is just like shot to pieces. It looks like a team that are patient. They build up their, you know, they build up momentum in the game. Even if they're not playing well, they still stick to the plan. Maybe that's Arteta ball, whatever you want to call it, but they still stick to the plan. And I saw that yesterday. I actually saw that yesterday, and I was encouraged, because all throughout the second half, I didn't feel that we was going to lose that game. Obviously, when Alvarez had that chance, that was maybe the doubt I had when he hit the crossbar. But they didn't really trouble us. We defended quite well. There was a few, I think, shots. There was a shot, I think, where Raya saves it, but I think it was offside anyway, but it was a beautiful save as well. There was a cross type shot that got a deflection that could have went anywhere. But apart from that, second half, we kind of like dominated. And if you look at our game now, yeah, and Matisse summed it up very well. We're doing all the long throws and all that kind of stuff now, the corners and all that stuff now. Yeah, everyone's trying to copy us now. Yeah, but we're doing it. We're doing it right now. And I know there's going to be a few negative Nellies in the chat, and I haven't gone to the chat yet so far. Yeah, I know there's going to be a few negative Nellies in the chat, but you know what? That's your business. Yeah, I just saw something really. I just saw something yesterday which I liked, and it's a team, I think, that not just together. It's a team that are resolute right now, and I know it's going to be our 9th game versus Palace, and every game. Everyone here, or Arsenal fans, is a test for us. It's always going to be a test. It's consistently going to be a test. Every game is a test. Until we get to game 38, every game is consistently going to be a test. Now, you might not like my positivity for today, but that don't make me a top goon. It makes me a realist at the end of the day. And if my team's playing, if my team are getting the results, I don't really care about the performance right now. I really don't. Give me 30 games of the same type ball. As long as I lift those big ears at the end, yeah, I don't give a damn. I see some brother on AFT crying about a performance, yeah. I don't care about all of this technicalities and all that, bro. Yeah. As I said, as I'm gonna say right now, teams are doing that extra bit now. Other rivals teams are doing that extra bit now. Other teams are doing that extra bit. We're playing Arsenal today. So you know what? The boss has implemented some extra training now. Yeah. We don't have to do that. We're the one inflicting the pain on you guys now. Yeah. You got to prepare extra training sessions because no way are teams not preparing for Arsenal set pieces now, which is another bow that we have. Yeah. Let's be real. So yeah, game ended 4-0. Great. I wasn't a great performance. I wouldn't say it's a great performance, but it was a great result. Athletico, they're no mugs in the Champions League. They've got very good players. Black, very good goalkeeper. They brought on what's his name? I think they brought Bayena on, and what's his name? The pitbull that used to play for Palace, Gallagher as well. And they're no mugs, you know. And this is the group stages, people. So it's good that we're getting our points on the board, and we've not conceded in three games as well. 3 games in the Champions League, let to concede. That's how many games we played? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we played 12 games in all comps, and we've only conceded only 3 goals. Long may it continue, people. Long may it continue. But anyway, I'm going to get into the comments, people. And you know me already, yeah, I'm sharp. So you know me. But let's get into the comments, people. Anyway, let's go from the start. So big up Kevo Talks Football, says big up Don and Tyne. Who's Tyne? Who? Also the chat. Oh, someone who's in it. Also the chat. Hope you're all good. How's it going, Waffle Don? Big up to LFC Monster. I hope you're well, my brother. And make sure 3 o'clock, I think, BBK's got his show on as well. So make sure you go and show him some love as well. Big up to BBK every time. I think it's morning time right there. He might be looking at the show, he might not be. Might be thinking, raw. I'm just super positive. I'm going on holiday tomorrow, man. So I have to be happy, innit? I have to be happy. Big up to the chat. Big up to Kevo. Gabriel is him. I know people want us to play more entertaining football, but we have had a great start apart from Liverpool. Do you know the only thing that is preventing people from calling our defenders world class is winning a trophy? Because as soon as, let me hold myself, as soon as we win a major trophy, no one can tell my team anything. No one in this chat will be telling my team anything about these players aren't world class. Gabriel gets into every team in the Premier League, and I say that with chest. Every team. For his defensive excellence, but also what he gives you going forward as well. He's don't tell me none of you would not take this guy in your team. Yeah, he's a brilliant defender. Saliba, brilliant defender. Then they both complement each other. Timber, I don't need to say much more about Timber. World class, but sorry, I best not use the world class thing yet because he's not won anything. Because that's what it is, isn't it? Yeah, they have to win something first. So I get it. So I'll hold off on the world class for now. Let's win something first. But they're showing world class abilities. World class abilities. Big up to Kevo. Big up to Nems. He says, hi, Unks. Big up to the fraud. So how confident you feeling now? I just told you. Did Zubi get man of the match? I think, no, Gyökeres did, I think. Gyökeres. I thought Zubi was excellent. There was one time in the second half, we played that little ball, little chip. Can't remember who was it, to Martinelli or no, to Gyökeres, and Gyökeres tried to get to the chip it over the keeper. But that Oblak, man, he's quick in it off his line, man. Comes out quick off his line. Because that was in the first half as well, where I think Saka tried to get to the ball first and he was just off the line. Oh man, 2 o'clock, I think I've got a call, you know, so I might have to end this soon. We're winning everything, man. We're winning it. I don't know about winning everything. Nah, see, this is the trolling now. Here's the trolling coming out. Doubt that very much. One trophy, man. I just want the Premier League this season, to be honest. Yeah. And Champions League next season. Good day. Bottle, yeah, you little nutter. They always give it to the goal scorers. Zubimendi was class. Disagree with our good side. We are the best team. Other teams just have more notable talents in certain positions. What do you disagree with? Disagree with our good side. We are the best team. Other teams just have more notable talents in certain positions. Okay, our collective outshines any individual. I love how we started in first half. Made me certain that we were going to get something against Athletico. I never knew Arsenal would be this good team. Shout out to Social Joins, man. Difficult times is low blocks. What is with these teams just mid-blocking, low blocking City and Liverpool? Difficult times is low blocks. What is with these teams? Just mid-block, low blocking City and Liverpool Athletico. Bro, this is modern day football, man. It seems like with Arsenal, most teams that we play, you know, apart from the likes of Liverpool and City, maybe Chelsea as well. But at some point, playing against them, they do go into that mode in it because they know what's coming in it. They know what's coming. And although we lost to Liverpool this season, the record still against top 4 teams is excellent. And I don't see that changing anytime soon. It's the smaller teams that we need to slap up. 8 people in the building. Make sure you smash the lights, people, man. Have you noticed the 4-0s to the side? I didn't even bother change the thing. Couldn't be bothered. Nems is laughing. Brother, my fullbacks have got more GA than Wirtz and Isak, bro. You best hope that you man do something again over Frankfurt, but I think you will beat Frankfurt tonight. Light work. Are you sure you watched the game, Don? I 100% watched the game. I done a watch along, and I watched it with my own eyes. Maybe you want to tell me something different. Maybe okay, but I think that was in reference to the goal scorers. I couldn't remember at the time, unfortunately. Big up Waffle. Big up Darren. Said, well, Abs actually brought Nems. I don't know. I'm hiding. Now, Nems is always supporting the team, you know. He's always supporting the team. Donald's watching paint dry. Big up, bro. Big up people. Corner FC. You can call me Corner FC, Set Piece FC, Declan Rice FC, Chili Con Carne FC. I don't care, bro. As long as we get our results, I do not care. Yeah, Nems, that second goal was a great corner goal, wasn't it? Yeah, Nems hating. Nems hating. So Waffle. Everyone is copying what we do. We are the trendsetters in football now, for real. Big up to Caps, my brother. He was there with the watch along yesterday as well. Big up to Caps, my brother, as well, every time. And yeah, Johnny Boy scoring 4 goals on a Simeone team is huge. Hey, for real. Don't know what Simeone was on yesterday, to be honest, man. I don't know what man was thinking about. So I've just got to log back in. I might have to go in a bit, people, because I need to make a call. I do all my work now, innit? Seriously, bro. Just one sec. Oh, 2:30. So yeah, I've got a bit of time. On my hands. So maybe I'll go for a little bit longer. Right, okay. So yeah, sorry. Just get back to it. Look at the scoreline, man. 4-0. I'm telling you, people. And this ain't a Real Madrid moment, people. Yeah, this is just that what we're doing in Europe. Yeah, this is, you know, getting that confidence back. Yeah, and our record in Europe is decent, but we haven't got a Champions League. That's the only thing. That's the only thing Yeah, that's the only thing that, you know, people can say this and say that. And that's the only thing about Arsenal right now. You've got a good club, you've got good players, you've got a very great infrastructure, but you don't win anything. And that's always going to be labelled, and we know this. And we know this. So hopefully we can win something this season. Maybe a Premier League, maybe a Champions League. For me, the Premier League, though, I need that after 20 years, 25, 21 years, so 22. I need that. I need that Premier League this season. It goes to show how hard these players have fought for it. And if the Champions League comes as well at the same time, then let it be. But the Premier League for me, that's the bread and butter. I want that. I need it. If Alvarez is so good, how come he didn't score against us? He's still a good player. He's still a good player. Alvarez is a baller, bro. Let's not do that. I would take Alvarez next summer. I will take him. If we got rid of Havertz, I'm taking. Why is my light doing this, man? If we got rid of Havertz, Alvarez, and you know what? We've got the man in. We've got the main man to do all these things, isn't it? We've got Berta. I hope Berta was chatting to Simeone and say, "Listen, brother. Listen, brother. If Alvarez is available, bring him true. Alvarez is a baller, bro. Do you know what I mean? Good player. And you know what? The reason why he didn't ball against us because we have a great defense. We can shut down the best ballers at times. You know, obviously, Haaland's unique, innit? He's always going to get his goal against us, innit? But you know what, Alvarez, I said Alvarez weren't scoring. I did say Alvarez weren't scoring on us. Yeah, I did say that. You know, because we can handle those type of players. But if Alvarez played for us, I think he'd be a crazy baller. Crazy baller, because he links up play as well. You know, he drops deep. People probably on here will say, "Oh, I prefer Havertz over an Alvarez type." I know you're smoking. I know you're smoking budge. You're smoking some type of synthetic. What's that thing they smoke in the prison? What's it called? Can't remember what it's called, but there's something that they smoke in prison. That's what you man are smoking. Alvarez, come true, my brother. Smash the likes, Cap said. My brother is always supporting the channel. Big support of the channel as well. Big up to you. Shut your mouth, Nems, you little op. Four losses. Yeah. Last game you won was in September the 23rd, brother. I've been paid my wages since then. How about that? Oh no. Hold on, You can't be saying that, Cap's on here, man. You can't be saying that. This season, yes, he's been better this season. But that's a big statement. That's a big statement. You know, one's off form right now. But yeah, I don't think he's better. I'll leave you, man, to debate that. What do you think of this question? What do you think of this, people? Timber is best right back in Europe. No, Timber's 100% world class. I don't care. No, yeah, I think he is world class. Hakimi, Trent are better attacking than Timber. Yeah. No troll waffle. We're good enough to do a quadruple. Brother, that's a bit too far, bro. You're doing the Liverpool thing. Brother. Just calm. I'm not associated with that. Just give me one. I just want Premier League or the Champions League. That's what I want. Those are the two majors I want. And if we're out of both of them, then as BBK said, give me a double, win it. Give me a domestic double. But I'm not really excited over that. Just to get only for the winning aspect, but nah. Trent better than Timber? Smoking trees. Timber attacking isn't level. I'll tell you something yesterday, right? And Caps is kind of right in a way. But did you see the way he? Sorry, did you see the way Timber attacked yesterday? I thought it was brilliant. He was showing some quality up front. And as I said, I don't think that combination with him and Saka is great, because Saka is quite a greedy player. And I'll say it, no one ever talks about Saka being greedy. I was calling him greedy yesterday. Caps knows. I was calling my man greedy, because all he kept doing is just hogging onto the ball and releasing it like really late. And Timber was actually trying to overlap with Saka yesterday as well. And there was a couple of plays what Timber done, but Timber's not gonna do the crossing like a Hakimi and a Trent. He's not gonna. He hasn't got those abilities. He hasn't got them free kick abilities. Yeah. But what he has got is ability to arrive late in the box. He's good in the air. But apart from that, defensively, I think he's better than both of them defensively. But attacking wise, no, he's not. Let's call a spade a spade. But who would I want in my team right now? In this Arsenal team, I'm choosing Timber all day, because a right back is a right back. Yeah, you're supposed to defend first. Yeah, all this attacking modern rubbish, yeah, which is good, but that's always if you're on the front foot. And I suppose the argument is we are always on the front foot. But I'm an old styler, I'm an old timer. I prefer my defense to be defenders and let the attackers do what they got to do up top. Well, exactly. There you go. There's your answer there. World-class defending by not attacker. Is my team playing tonight? My other team, Galatasaray? Because if they are, I might do a little watch along. I know you man hate on my Turkish team, but I don't business my people. Who we got this? Who we got later today? Galatasaray got Bodo Glimt. Yeah, I might do a watch along, and that's 5:45. Chelsea got Ajax and Eintracht versus Liverpool later on today. I'm not going to watch the Liverpool game because they're probably going to win, and that's going to vex me up seeing them win, man. What a free kick! Which free kick? What free kick you on about? There is no fullback you can name that is as good as Timber defensively. Just trying to think. Trying to think. Me and I think because Caps used to be a right back, innit? So Caps is he's the best person to ask. That's a question for Caps, actually. Can you name anyone that's better defensively? That's a message from that's a message for Caps, because Caps knows about right backs more than me. Johnny Boy said, being a good fullback is based on defense too, right? 100%. Big up Nick Faldo in the building. Call him Nick Faldo, the golf player. And Timber is not that far off Hakimi in attack. Trent is worthless in defense too. Unless Trent is Messi going forward, he can't cover that gap. Corner boys, corner boys, corner boys, corner boys, corner boys. Let me just drink some more Athletico Madrid tears. It's got some fans. It's got some rival tears in there. It's tasting nice. Similar. It's got a bit of Nem's tears in there as well. Do you know what I mean? Pause. Yeah, Sweat Piece FC. You watch Matisse's I thought that was a very good stream yesterday, man. He's actually showing respect now. Yeah, he's showing a lot of respect. Backhanded respect, or backhanded compliments like Hanno did yesterday. Big up to Hanno, my guy as well. Fullbacks need to attack and defend. Yeah, I hear that. And Trent can't defend. Athletico is my fourth favourite team. Arsenal hurt me. Two Simeones have similarities. Two Champions League finals apiece. Simeone Inzaghi and Diego. Simeone Inzaghi and Diego. Trent won stuff that Timber hasn't. Yeah, see, that's always the argument. That's the fallback. Trent's record, man. Seriously, what Trent's won is crazy. Yeah, and especially at that age as well. Trent is a generational right back. Let's put it that way. Yeah, he's a generational right back. There's different levels of world class, isn't it? And although, what do you know the funny thing about you lot? Yeah, and I'll say this: two players can't be world class. Just because one player isn't better than another player doesn't mean they both can't be world class. It doesn't mean because this player hasn't got that attribute that they're not world class. Come on, what are we doing here, people? What are we doing here? Yeah, like Bouncer would say, and what's that other brother? Clue. What are we doing here? You guys, man, let's get back to what the basics, people. Yeah. Timber doesn't really have to do attacking in his team. How about that? You take Timber out of this team, yeah, we suffer. Yeah, Ben White's good, but defensively, he's no way as good as Timber. You've taken Trent out of Liverpool, and look at them now, struggling. But Trent can't defend, so he fails at one of your analysis metrics. He can defend. He can. Can he do it as well as Timber? People call Kane world class for years at Spurs. What did he win there? You know when you got me smiling and I'm silent, yeah. Got him. We got him. Johnny boy, we got them. Anyone who says Kane ain't world class in my chat, I think you guys need to hold a 1 minute timeout. For such a long time, I didn't want to give Kane the world class belt. But sorry, Kane is world class, bro. The things he's doing at Bayern Munich, yeah, the goals he scored throughout his career, yeah. Sorry, that brother's world class. You can talk about England separately, about club and country, because everyone wants to add new metrics. But I'm telling you, brother, he's one of the best in Europe, if not one of the best strikers in the world. Yeah. For what he does, that guy can play as a 10. That guy can play as a striker. He's got all types of finishing, heading, left, right. The brother's amazing. Yeah. Obviously, Lewandowski as well, yeah, world class as well. Obviously, he's getting to that age now where, you know what I'm saying, he's calming down. But Lewandowski, bro, serious footballer. And Haaland as well. Haaland scoring goals. I think it's 12 in, 9 games or some madness like that. Scoring beer goals. 10 people in the chat. Why is there always loads of people in the chat when I have to go? It's madness. Played against Vinny and done well. Kane can't win with an average team. True. Zubimendi played against Vinny and done well, and people said Zubi's defending was shit off the back of that film. True. Nobody can. He's laughing. Nobody can. Can't stop Isak. Isak's gonna click at some point, you know. Let's be real, members. Yeah, as I said, you guys are going through a little bit of the banter days, because I won't say months, banter days. But when you do start to click, yeah, I feel sorry for the Premier League. Not for my team, because we're handling you, man. When you come to the Emirates, yeah, we will handle you, man. Alvarez will be so good, I'm telling you. I'll be so frank, I don't rate this Alvarez, brother. I hear it, it's your opinion. Isak got 1 goal, and that's not even in the league. I think that's in the Carling Cup, innit? Yeah, Alvarez is a baller, man. Alvarez is a baller, man. Still taking the spot yesterday's stinker. He's a very good striker. Timber's a centre-back converted into right-back. He plays centre-back for Netherlands, isn't it? I think he plays centre-back for Netherlands. Isak can't be stopped because he's moving like a dead horse. Big up to Waha in the building. Saka, make sure you're slapping the likes, people. Yeah, don't want to keep reminding you. Saka and Timber links plays better though, but yeah, Saka just wants to score all the time. Yeah, Saka. You know what? Caps is always saying a few things to me. Yeah, kind of winds me up when he says things, but I see what he says, man. I understand what he says because Saka is a very good player. He's a very good player. I don't know if I can label him world class yet, though. I need to see more output from him. If he's scoring 15 goals a season, then fine. And I know he got injured last season, but I don't think he's ever scored 15. I don't think he scored more than 15 goals in a season before. You know, when you've got the likes of Salah as the benchmark, then you're younger. You need to be stepping up to the play, man. Serious. Grabbing Birch's class. Yeah, he is class. This brother comes onto an Arsenal stream there, and all he talks about is Liverpool players. This brother's, I know, disrespect. The disrespect this brother does. Even LFC Monster holds it down. If you get Alvarez, you will have to start based on City's history. No, he isn't into bench riding like a certain bigger international individual. Well, if Gyökeres is banging, he will have to hit bench, unfortunately. Do you see the 4-4-2 coming back? And why not? Why can the 4-4-2 formation not come back? I don't know. Isak's a fraud. When's my boy BBK going live? Probably usually goes live about. Let's have a look. I think he might go live about 3 usually. Let me just check. I'm just going to redirect this after we finish. Not yet. Let me just get through all the comments. Make sure you hype up the video, people, in the comments as well. Yeah, people, if you like the stream as well. 2 off 1,000. 240. Quick question. Should I do some content abroad? Give you guys a little bit of some content. I still want to do some kick-ups on the beach, man. The kick-up challenge. Because I ain't kicked ball in ages. So I might have to I might give it a little something when I'm away. So yeah, if you man want a little bit of content, let me know, because the content's not going to be as crazy as we're going to be away. Well, it depends on the Wi-Fi connection as well. But we will see. Let's see. Let's just go through this. See what who's Deluded Gooner, Fan Zones, doing his thing. Let's see. We'll come back to that. PSV cooked. I'm surprised he hasn't mentioned his lover, Noah Lang. Slot looking like a fool who won the Klopp's team, the Slobozlai free kick. Oh, right, okay, yeah, that was a great free kick. How about Nuna? Oh, now you're talking, brother. Great left back. But we've got thing, man. We've got Skelly, man. I wouldn't mind seeing Skelly in midfield, to be honest, though. I wouldn't mind seeing, but he played well as well yesterday. Shout out to Skelly. Only right back I would put above Timber right now is Hakimi. Yeah. Waffle said I'm going too far with the you are, brother. Yeah, you're going too far, but come on now. I'm gonna drink to that. I will drink to that. But you ain't gonna find me saying that. That's what Tony, Claude, and them man will probably say. Big up to Tony Claude as well, yeah. Because he was the first one that started to believe that we can do a big thing in the Champions League. Or sorry, not Champions League, in the league. He thinks we can win the league. And I'm starting to feel something. Man. But let's take every game as it goes. They made me believe after last night, bro. Yeah, but a quadruple is too much, bro. Do you know how hard that is? Do you know how hard a quadruple is to win? Just get that out of your mind, brother. Get it out of your mind. When Timber wins a couple trophies, we start comparing him to Gary Neville. Get out of here, man. Do you know what? Yeah, I tell you, I'll take over Neville in your team. Yeah, what's his name? Valencia. Valencia was cold as a right back. I'm taking Valencia over Gary Neville every time of any time of the day. He was one of the coldest right backs. Gary Neville was good, but nah, Gary Neville had a little mistake in him as well, man. Frimpong is a baller. 65 set pieces, goals in 4 years. Look at that. Look at that. Big up to Static, my brother. Who is Athletico? You know what, bro? I struggle to I don't know what it is, bro. Yeah, but I've just got some mind block. Maybe it's a little bit of dyslexia or something. I don't know, but I always struggle to spell their thing. I should copy it from the thing, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Frimpong can't defend. Big love to you, man. Keep up the work. Good work as always. 10 likes. 10 likes, you know, bro. You man are slipping. But that was like 10 minutes ago. If you haven't hit the like button, do what my automation says. Like and subscribe. Trent is a snake. If Madrid had the option of buying Timber tomorrow, they would. Trent wouldn't touch grass. Look at that. If we sold Timber tomorrow, that guy's going for the region of 70, 80 million. Easy. Easy. He's one of the best in Europe, bro. Yeah, he's that good. He's an asset to every team. Every team in the Premier League. Every team. This is all before Timber wins anything. Exactly. The amount of assist Trent produce. Hey, allow it, brother. Yeah, this stop. Listen, our team won yesterday, and you're glazing this, brother. Allow it. I don't want to talk about Trent, man. Allow it. Trent didn't win nothing yesterday. It was Arsenal. The amount of benches Trent warms for Carvial. Nems saying Trent is a snake is rich. You know what I'm saying? Trent should have been playing in midfield rather than right back, but life worked out. We needed an emergency right back, and we had Trent coming through, so it ended up as a right back. Man, there's so many comments here, man. I'm gonna get into the end of them because boy, I got to make a call. 2:30. He's winning now. Got him. Game world class for a whole decade, not winning nothing. Yep. Not even England. Got him. Timber is world class. I'm not hearing otherwise. I'm telling you, he win a league at Bayern. Yep. Is world class being judged on how successful or talented you are, or both? Well, you would think the talent helps to win, to get success, but you can also have world-class abilities. So that's a good point that you make, because not everyone who wins in a team are world-class, because, you know, you have world-class players in that team, but that don't make the whole team world-class, you know. We know, for Liverpool example, they've got Alisson. We know he's a world-class player. We know Van Dijk's world-class. Isak's not world-class yet. But does he become world-class if he starts to score loads of goals and, you know, say Liverpool win the Champions League? Do we class him as world-class then? BBK once said this to me. You know when a player is world class. You just know it. You feel it. You know when a player is world class. Yes, it's subjective and people will argue, but if I said to you guys, Zidane is world class, I don't think there's anyone in the chat say no, he wasn't world class. If I said Ronaldo, both of the Ronaldos are world class, I don't think anyone here will complain about that. If I say to you, is Saka world class? There's some of you that will say, well, not quite yet because he hasn't done this and he hasn't won that. If I say to you, is Gabriel world class? Well, he hasn't done this and he hasn't won that. So the argument's just, it's all over the place, man. It's all over the place. But for me, you know when a player's world class in your own mind, innit? And that's all that counts, innit? You know, I don't think Saka's world class yet, but I think Gabriel's world class. How about that? But if the voices from outside are talking and saying, no, he's not because he hasn't won anything, I don't give a what your opinion, bro. This is what I think. Because everyone keeps saying Arsenal haven't got world-class players. Surely we must have a few world-class players by now. Tim is an absolute ball, especially coming up for ACL. Kane was called world-class for a long time at Spurs. No trophy. This trophy metric is rubbish. 100%. I totally agree with that. Was Matt Letizia, if anyone knows about Matt Letizia, was he world-class? He had world-class ability, bro, Letizia. Chris Waddle, Glenn Hoddle, you know, Gary Lineker, Paul Gascoigne, Ian Rush, Robbie Fowler, Bayern can win, Kenny Dalglish, Bayern can win the Champions League. Yep. But people say Gerrard wasn't world class because he didn't win any title. See? There you go. There you go. Yeah, but don't pretend you weren't playing the what's he won card for Kane when he was in Spurs. Gerrard definitely wasn't world class. That's subjective. That's very subjective. Gerrard is the GOAT. I didn't say nothing about Gerrard. I'm not in this battle. Kane missed the penalty versus France. Yamal. Salah is an outlier. No one is going to produce his numbers again for a long time. Yamal is not going to score like Salah. Yamal is still world class though. Didn't say yeah, you know, not making it a Gerrard thing, but more on what is world class being judged on success or talent, or both. And Gerrard's a good example to use. Saka not better than Yamal, Salah, Mahrez, or even Greenwood. Hey, Mahrez is a baller, you know. Mahrez is a serious baller. Remember Berbatov as well. Berbatov was world class in my opinion. Berbatov was a baller, bro. Just because he weren't like quick or anything like that, he was a baller, bro. So Saka not better than Yamal, Salah, Mahrez, or even Greenwood. Messi missed 32 penalties for me. It doesn't matter. Arsenal play 4-4-2 out possession will for them. Okay, I hear it. Let's not talk about the spitting. Okay. Enjoy your holiday. Big up names, man. Big up to you, man. If a player is top 3 in the world in their position, in their generation, they must be world class. Saka, Yamal, Dembele, in whatever order you have them. World class right wings for current gens. Tony is going to be all in his quadruple chat. Tony, I ain't seen him for a while now. I know he's been doing the streams, man. Arsenal can win a cup. I wish to celebrate this moment. Claude didn't get to see this moment. AFTV days. Yeah, I hear it. I'm talking about Tony Claude though, but yeah, big up to Claude as well, man. Dennis Irwin. Yeah, Dennis Irwin. He was a crazy right back as well. Valencia was a repurposed winger. Yeah, but he could defend as well. Quadruple, how about just winning one trophy? Yeah, exactly. Neville pocketed. Big up to say more butts as well in the building, man. Hope you're well, my brother. I would have had you on, but I've literally got to go soon. And these comments are not stopping. Neville pocketed Henry on his day. Yeah, he did. He did. I'm not saying Neville weren't a good player, but I prefer others to him. I prefer Paul Parker. How about that? Paul Parker is he's one of the best defenders that came out of like QPR. If you know about QPR back in the day, I used to watch him play. Wicked defender. Neville gets slandered. Neville would never be in the world 11. Maybe Wayne's World. Hey, big up to my brother, the Black Call in the building. Make sure you go and subscribe to him, man. He's the funniest brother, one of the funniest brothers on YouTube, man. Make sure you go and show him some love, man. This reaction's long, isn't it? Nearly an hour. If it's Athletic for Charlton and Bilbao, don't know what that says. Pachico for Madrid. Do you know what? I used to be a quality assurance guy, so I should be really like on this, but I don't give a damn, to be honest. It's just long. You guys get the gist anyway. Seriously. Best 1v1, hardly lost, loses the ball for real. Trent is a double 005 merchant at Real Madrid. Not quite worst level, but I'm not far off. But if he wasn't injured, they'd be going toe to toe. The minute Work starts scoring a couple of goals, yeah, you man are going to be like jumping up and calling him world class. I know what you man are about. Zubermendy is class. I never thought we replaced Partey, but he's doing the job well. You don't even talk about Partey now. Partey don't even get mentioned. Yeah, Partey don't even get mentioned in parties. That's how mad it is. But Zidane didn't have good GA. Man, I can't even make a joke on that Zidane example. He's just too classy as a player. This right here. Don't even have to read the comment out. Just read it yourselves. Was Lloris brother, the goals he scored at Liverpool were mad. I would, brother, he was leading leading up to being world class. Just put it that way. Serious player. He was like the third best player in the world at one point. And your comments are not stopping. I've got to go. If the stats that only reference Maradona wouldn't be in GOAT conversation. Stats would be considered, but not a sole reference. We have only conceded 3 goals so far in all competitions. Yep, 12 games, I believe. Because Maradona is among the best ever, for real. Dennis Irwin was a left back. I'm sure that can Irwin play both. Yeah, that's what I put. Okay. Yeah, but he's generally left back. Works will come soon. Good. Pause on that. I got the good in that, you know. Pause on that. Suarez and Berbatov weren't world class, in your opinion. I thought they was. I'll stop commenting now. Waffle getting stressed with scheduling. Suarez was my favorite player. Listen, that's a wrap, people. That's a wrap. That's all your comments. I'm not reading no more. I need to go. Maybe I'll do a show later. I don't know. We will see. But anyway, make sure you smash the likes. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Make sure you're showing love to all the other channels as well, not just my channel. We've got this fraud here. Make sure you go and subscribe to him. Make sure you subscribe to the Black Caller. Show him some love as well. Big up to everyone in the chat. I can't mention everyone's name. Hey, make sure you subscribe to Boy Dio. You guys today, the moderators, yeah, you're supposed to be sharing people's channels as well, brother. You man got to do your job while you're in here, man. I know you're enjoying the content, but you man need to be sharing out channel links and everything and all that kind of stuff as well. Listen, I think one day we're gonna have a proper rant. I'm gonna get a list of loads of players here. We're gonna argue who's world class and who isn't. But the problem is that I can't get you all in one show at a time. So 1 minute we talk about this type of topic, but Wahaha will be missing. Dr. Seymour, I won't see him. So it's a bit hard to like have these kind of discussions. So maybe one day I will let you guys know. And Dr. Seymour, you need to hit me up because you're an Arsenal fan, yeah? Hit me up on Instagram. I'm going to add you to the WhatsApp group as well, if you want. You know, you've got a lot of guys in there that you know anyway. BBK's in there, Southern Guna, myself, among others as well. So hit me up on Instagram if you want to join the WhatsApp group. I'll hit you up on there, and yeah, we'll add you to the WhatsApp group. You should have my Instagram. It's WaffleDon. I think it's WaffleDon_, but you'll find me anyway. There's only one. But big up to people. Oh, okay. I'll tell Taron to add you anyway. I'll tell him to add you. But listen, people, man. I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you all once again for joining the stream. It's been a blast today, people. 10 people, 9 people consistent in the chat, and it just goes to show that community is growing and really respected. And I'll never leave my show without thanking each and every single one of you. Thank you very much. Big up to you all the time. And there's the last comment. We are out, people. Peace and love. I better make that phone call. Yeah.